Buying off the plan simply means entering into a contract to purchase a property prior to its completion. These days, almost all new apartment developments are marketed this way.
Hi, I'm Wade Mackenzie from Strata Republic, and I'm here in a display suite selling apartments off the plan. Developers go to such sophisticated and expensive lengths in order to gain off the plan sales, basically to satisfy their financier, who is often the bank.
If a developer can't attract sufficient pre-sales, which is often around 60%, then it is likely that the financier will withdraw their financial support and the project won't proceed. This is rare, as the Sydney apartment market is strong, but if it happens, the developer has to refund all deposits in full to the intended purchasers.
I'm here with David Milton, Managing Director of CBRE Residential Projects. David, why should people consider buying off the plan?
Wade, we find buyers have many different and varied reasons for buying off the plan. A lot of buyers like to get in early and have choose early when there's a wide choice of apartments available. Others, it's the timing aspect suits them. They can buy something 18 months, 2 years in advance, giving them time to save further deposit or to sell an existing property. And particularly with investors, the timing's very important, because often an investor will think, well, I'll buy today, I'll settle in 2, 3, sometimes 4 years, and they'll realise capital growth in that time, which is a big part of their investment strategy. And with property, as I think everyone, particularly those that have been renting in Sydney, have seen over the last sort of 5 or 6 years, rents have gone up continually. They're set to continue to go up with the shortage of supply. And again, buying off the plan as an investor, you might be buy an apartment that say rents for $700 a week today. In 3 years, that's likely to be $850, $900 a week. So you're buying something that you're not paying for. And then when you do buy it, settle it, it's worth more money, and you're getting a much higher return based on what you paid. So a number of real advantages there. And then we find owner-occupiers, they really like often the idea that they can choose finishes. We sell new apartments, there's often 2 or 3 colour schemes available. There's opportunities to upgrade floor finishes, lighting, kitchens. So it gives the opportunity for the buyer off plan to personalise their environment inside the apartment. As you know, CBRE Residential Projects, we only sell new property. With new property, whether it's off plan or completed, but the fact that it's new, there's very healthy or you'd say very generous depreciation allowances. So it has a big impact on negative gearing and making property cash flow positive. I'm not at all a financial advisor, so we don't give that advice, but we know a lot of people buy new because it makes a big difference to the bottom line. Also with new property, they tend to rent for more money, there's shorter vacancy periods, so it all supports that overall investment proposition. The standard is when someone buys a property, they pay a 10% deposit. That deposit's invested, and typically the interest is shared between the purchaser and investor. So there's also a return on that for buyers. And the beauty of it is, if you're buying something that, say, has the value of 100%, but you're only paying 10%. So the return in the future when you settle that property and there's been growth in value is just enormous on that original deposit. Buyers should be doing their homework, comparing what's on the market, finding out who the developer is, who the architect is, who the development team is, so that the product that they're buying or the development they're buying into is really good quality development, good quality product, you might say. And I think what happens is sometimes people make mistakes because they think they're buying into something off market or a special deal off a friend or someone that refers them. And often what they're buying is something that's not on the market because it's not that saleable to the general public. So my advice is to the public, you should be inspecting displays, buying off a reputable group, buying off a reputable agency, because I think overall it reduces your risk in your purchase.
Wade Mackenzie, Strata Republic, and this has been another chapter of the Strata Files.